Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Wordle tutorial. 8:29 a.m. Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. We got it in two using audio yesterday. A little bit lucky. You got to get lucky sometimes to get these in two. So it happened. I'll take it. Okay, we use audio again, and not bad. We got the green, D is green, so it's in that third position. I is tan, not in the fourth position. So I is either here, here, or here. Don't think it's going to be here. D blank I. Nothing really jumping out at me there. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. I'll write in the description for you to memorize. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SH. So ETAOIN SHRDLUC. ETAOIN SHRDLUC SH. So these are the next five most common letters. So let's make a word with these two letters and three of these letters. So tides, T-I-D-E-S. Don't want to end it with an S because then you can't get it in two. But we'll hold on to that if we don't find something better. And okay, T-E blank, E-I-D. E-I-D, eidectic, like an eidectic memory. A little too long. N-I-D, I do not have an eidectic memory, although I can name all the presidents and all the vice presidents and that sort of thing, but that's just through practice. S, I like to have an eidectic memory. Am I pronouncing that right? Eidectic? Okay. S-I-N, S-I-D, 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 sidle, S-I-D-L-E, sidle, like to sidle up to somebody on your horse, sidle, S-I-D-L-E, H-I-D, hides, like tides. So, yeah, let's go with sidle because then there's a chance that could be the word. Tides can't. So sidle, that's not bad. Okay, we got the I there. Now, not much else, though. And now let's review our vowels after the second guess. Always a good time. A out, E's out. We got the I, O, and U are out. So now we're down to either another I or the sometimes Y. That's all that are left for vowels. A, E, O, and U all out. That's huge. So either an I or sometimes Y. And the I's are often, the vowels are often in 2 and 4, but they're not. So let's think about this logically. The I can only be here or here. I don't think it's going to be I, Captain. And I don't think it's going to end in I, although it could. So I'm thinking we are done with vowels, unless there's a Y here. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. E-T-A-O-I-N, SHRDLUC, S-H-R-D-L-U-C. So ETAOIN SHRDLUC, E-T-A-O-I-N, SHRDLUC, S-H-R-D-L-U-C. So that's what we're doing now. These are the next five most common letters. So now let's make a word with these three letters and these two letters. Three of these letters. Okay. So T-I-D, N-I-D, back to that again. H-I-D, R-I. See, we're back to the same things because now we know the I's here. Wow, what is this word? R-I-D, C-I-D. So at this point, I'm not seeing anything. So now we go to the desperate plan. We start the alphabet. A, B, B-I-D, C, D, D-I-D, E, F, fit, what in the world? G, H, H-I-D, L, M, mid, N, O, P. Wow. You would think there'd be a ton of words with ID like that, right? But there aren't. Q, Q, U, R. Oh, ridge. Oh, can't use the E. Darn it. S, T, I want to say tides. T, U, V, W, W-I-D, X, Y, wow, Z. I know you good players have this, and there's just no words. There are no words to say. It's all about soul. Good Billy Joel song. A, B. Yeah, I just totally missed it. So let's try one more time here. We're getting up on 5 minutes. So A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, QQRSTUV, video. Can't use the E or the O. See, we're out of vowels, so I mean, it has to be like 4 consonants, unless it's that Y. But what goes ID blank Y, especially when the L's out? IDRY? IDRY, 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 IDIY. We can't put the I there. So there's just nothing left. Where was I at? TUVWWI, oh. I mean, what else could it be? That's tricky because a D before a T. I never really thought about that before. Well, let's see if it's it first. Yeah, I never really thought about that before, but that's a rare word to have a D before a T like that. So that, my system actually worked. By the third guess, we had one word we could find. That's the whole idea, to reverse engineer and get down to one word by the third guess optimum. But, I mean, it was frustrating. Okay, yesterday's roll giveaway at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 was spoil, SPOIL. To the victor goes the spoils. And I used audio on the first one, and then the words that were left with my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system, I didn't find much except spoil just kind of jumped out. So that was a little bit lucky. So anyway, that's it. Sometimes yesterday got a little lucky quick. You had to kind of dig for the gold. So that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.